So, Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? Oh, bless him. If we can, we will. No problem. If you can share us out as well, that'd be grand. Yeah, we're not too bad, thank you. Yeah, just wait to see a few more people come. Hi, Donna Ray.
Thank you,
Okay.
Jacqueline.
Hi, Roz. How are you all? Have you had a good day today? Right, give it a couple more moments. Yeah, we're not too bad. Hi, Amy. Is that Amy Best Williams?
Mm-hmm.
Were you the best then, Amy? Right.
It's all good to see you.
Yeah, right. We will start. Hopefully, we'll get a few more. If you can share us, that'd be fantastic. Right. Just let you know, we'll introduce ourselves. I'm Paul.
And I'm Luke. And together we are
Double Trouble.
Right. Just something to make you all aware of. Friday the 15th is Red Nose Day. So everyone here on FindMeAMedium wants to support the Red Nose Day. So private readings are going to be offered next Friday the 15th at £15 for 20 minutes. Now, all the money is going to the Red Nose charity, and to book, donate through Just Giving only. Now, if you contact Veronica Jenkins for the Just Giving link, right, on FindMeAMedium, that will ensure that you avoid any risk of scammers copying our picture, copying our name, etc. So, Red Nose Day readings, Friday the 15th at £15 for 20 minutes, all money to the Red Nose charity, and to book and donate through Just Giving only. So contact Veronica Jenkins here on FindMeAMedium for the link to make your donation, and then your reading will kick off, and hopefully Spirit will be nice to you all. So thank you for listening to that, and you'll see the details on the ticker tape below our pictures there going across the screen. So please follow the instructions on there, and everyone will be happy.
Right. Thank you, Luke, for that.
You're welcome.
That is, it doesn't matter what you, if you're just giving and you don't want to read in, that's okay as well. But yeah, that would be really, really nice. Right.
Oh, Nancy Shearman from Florida.
Oh, lovely.
Wow. Hello to Florida. Okay. Oh, what are you going to do tonight?
Right, I'm going to be doing my wax cards. Hi, Linguine, how are you? I'm going to do my wax cards, and I will be asking people for 3 colours. Please do not put the colours up until I ask you. Thank you, Facebook user. If you can go to StreamYard, and Veronica will kindly put the address up, or otherwise, if you just put your name, and we'll be able to get you through there. Veronica has just put the StreamYard address. If you press on that, and you will be able to come and see us, and we'll see your lovely names. Right. I'll see who I'm drawn to before I go on. But if you could put your names up, if you're not going through StreamYard, and then that'd be grand. I can't to access via Facebook and Chrome not at pop. Right. Okay. Right. Who am I drawn to first? I think Nancy Sherman. Can I have 3 colours, please? South Africa. If you can all go to StreamYard and actually put the to join, that'd be great. So then we can all see your lovely names. Right. Melbourne, Australia.
Wow.
Orange, black, white. Okay. Black, white. Yeah, I can't find it now. What's her name? Nancy Sherman. Right, and I'll pass you to Luke now so we can give you some lovely messages. Hiya, Mary. How are you, my lovey?
Oh. Okay, right. I can put this over there now. And let's see.
Was that orange, black, and white?
Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to be doing is working with my crystal balls. I'm going to select a crystal and I will then connect with your energies and spirit, and we'll see what comes up on the crystal ball. So those of you who come up as Facebook users, please ensure you put your name in your message so I know who I'd be drawn to. So I think I shall go with Miss Scarlet. Okay, this is Miss Scarlet. Thank you, Facebook user. I'm feeling much better today. Thank you so much for your healing. So, okay, Spirit, where are we going? Okay, I'm being told to go to Jocelyn Stevens. Jocelyn Stevens, I'm drawn to you. I'm just linking in with your energies. And yeah, and spirit are starting to project. Okay, thank you. Right, now, Jocelyn, as I connect with your energies and I also open myself to spirit, I'm seeing an image of yourself and your husband, and it looks to me like you are crossing moorland. Now, as you're going across these moors, you are very much dressed, if you like, for the long haul. You've got rucksacks, quite professional looking rucksacks, sleeping bags, tentage equipment, and all sorts. It's like you're going for, you're hiking, basically, the up and down of the moorlands. It is a sunny day, so you are dressed according to the weather, but no doubt you'll have all the bits and bobs inside your rucksacks. It's very much my feelings are it is a very rugged terrain for you to cross, but you are crossing, you're going together, you're hand in hand going together, and your eyes are all focused forward. There's none of this turning around to look back at where you've been. You're very much going down, straight down the narrow. And yes, there is rough ground to travel over. There is very wet, marshy ground. There is very steep slopes to get up. But the focus of this is very much, it is, I'm going to say it's an endurance trial for the both of you. And I'm very much aware of spirit person coming in from my rear. Again, why are they coming through my windows? I've got a perfectly good door just over there. But spirit will be spirit. So, okay. The energy of the spirit male is very much, and I'm going to be placing this gentleman, Jocelyn, if I place you as generation 1, generation 2 being parental, generation 3 being grandparental, this gentleman comes in with, I'm going to say it's like a fatherly love, but my feelings are that, yeah, I'm saying middle-aged because he feels very much younger than his actual age. So I'm going to go by my instinctive feeling. So middle age is 55 to 70 for me. So I'm going to say he's just over the limit of the middle age. So I'm saying in 70s is my feeling about this gentleman. He's coming in with a lot. I know this is like a cliche saying for on many occasions, but he's coming in with quite considerable love. Very much like the love for a daughter, that type of highly protective love, sometimes intrusive love, but no doubt it's love, no doubt, a fatherly love to a daughter. And as he approaches, he certainly gives me the thought of concern for the situation in which you find yourselves, but also is very respectful of keeping a respective distance, obviously, because you and your husband, he doesn't want to come as someone who's come to interfere, but he's certainly very much on that vibration of fatherly love, towards a daughter. But a very respectable distance he likes to keep so that he's not seen to be interfering in your life as he doesn't want to be intrusive. He wants to come in and he wants to he wants to offer words of support and perhaps, as he says, words of wisdom. And the first and foremost, he says, that he wants to offer his support as in the best way that our Father can. He wants to offer the best words of advice that he can. And those words he wants to say is to retain the self-respect, to be open to compromise, and to be willing to go that extra mile. Now, as he says that, he wants you to know that Spirit are aware of your concerns. Spirit are very much aware of your concerns, and that he is doing his utmost to bring about a positive outcome. I'm seeing a lot of fresh green grass, and as you're going across the moors, you're crossing a lot of fresh green growth underfoot, and that is a signification of a new start, a new beginning, a new opening, and a new opportunity. So this situation is being recognized by Spirit, and they are confirming that recognition by the fact that you are seen in my crystals to walking across this fresh green growth, and I've got images in my mind of comical images in some cases, of both of you mowing the lawn and trimming the grass edges, and then I'm seeing a bowling green grass that is so chopped to an inch of its life, but it's fresh and green and well looked after. So yeah, they're very much telling me that this situation will turn out to be a positive one, because it is going to be a fresh opening, a fresh opportunity, a new beginning. Okay. He's saying that you need to be conscious of compromise. And as I'm saying compromise, I'm seeing like a till operator, like say a checkout girl at Tesco's. And I'm seeing a lot of vouchers from Tesco's. I'm seeing a lot of money off coupons and things like that. So what it's saying to this is basically be open to compromise. Do not be ashamed of using coupons and money off vouchers. That's what they're there for. A sense of what my mum would call it thriftiness. I'm sure there's thriftiness, that's a typical Scottish sort of saying, but I'm not 100% sure of what the, if you like, traditional English saying is for that. But if I was to say, if you need to cut corners a bit and trim the fat a bit, then, do so, and do not be ashamed of doing so. Your father is also wanting to tell you that to use the additional time that you have together to your best advantage. It is an opportunity to reignite the flame, to rediscover each other again. Because you'll be spending more time with each other, it means you're able to almost reinvent yourself as a couple, ignite the necessary flames again, and spend quality time together. And in the search for a new beginning, it will make itself known to you, but during the process of searching for that new opportunity, that new beginning, it is also an opportunity to rediscover the new you, your new relationship, and how this situation can be turned into a positive situation. Yes, there will be a number of worries and concerns that may present themselves, but together as a united front and a reunited couple, you will be in a better position in order to, if you like, face it and solve it together as a team. That's talking about teamwork. You're better as a team than you are as individuals. And he's saying a football team is not one individual, it is an entire squad. And therefore, this situation has presented itself as a test for the entire squad, which is the two of you. as spiritual people, he's saying to connect yourselves in through spirit to the universal wisdom. So as the opportunities present themselves, new forms of work, new employers, new opportunities present themselves, tune into that universal knowledge through spirit to know which is the right choice to make. You may find 2 or 3 offers come your way, almost like one after the other, each having a distinct advantage over the other. But the gift horse is not necessarily the one that presents with the larger paycheck. The gift horse may be the one that presents you with more quality time with each other. So you need to link in with that universal knowledge so that you know which is the right one. And the right choice is one that you make as a couple, not as an individual. He's also saying that with age comes wisdom. A younger person will say yes to anything just to get the money, but a mature person will say yes to the right conditions and the right opportunities and the right rewards. And that's where you have an advantage over all the others. Wisdom, an experience, and connection to the spiritual wealth of knowledge, if you like, universal wisdom. And that's where your advantage will be. Jocelyn, your father says that he's going to be working his best to make things happen on his side. Spirit will provide what you need in order to succeed. You must be open to their advice and also open to approaching them with your concerns. And the best way I can advise to do that, from my experience, is first thing in the day is to spend time with them, meditation, and at the close of the day, before you go to sleep, is to spend time with them in communication, for example, prayer, and thanking them for what they've done for you. Always include them, and when you need it, just ask. When you think you need something, just ask, and they will always reply. He will be there to support you. He will be there for you to lean on, and he'll be there, and he'll be there respectful. In other words, he's not going to push himself on either one of you because you are a unit, you're a pair, a couple, and he doesn't want to come across as interfering. But he'll be there to lean on, and he'll be there to offer you words of advice when you require them. But he will keep a respective distance. And that goes very much so for both of your spirit guides, right? They're there, they won't intervene unless invited. So when you need their help, invite them in. When you come across something difficult, discuss it with them. Your father wants to draw back now, but he also wants to give you, as a couple, a gift. Now, he's just projected into my mind what he wants to give to you both. And what he wants to give you both is a hamper. Now, I look at this hamper. I always associate a hamper with Christmas time, but you can have a hamper at any time. And this is a, if you like, a food hamper. And all the essential items, not the fancy stuff, the essential stuff, like the bread, the milk, the eggs, the flour, etc., etc., all the essential stuff is in abundance in his hamper. And he wants to present that to you both, just to give you the helping hand. And also in it, he's placed a necklace, and at the end of the necklace, there's a little clasp in the shape of a heart, similar to this shape, about the same size as this. And inside it, he's placed a photograph of yourself and a photograph of him. And he wants you to wear that and know that whenever you need him, he's there. So if you feel easier speaking to a photograph than just into the air, he says, just hold that in your hand and I'll be there. And with that, he's pulling right back. So I want to say, Jocelyn, thank you very much for the privilege of being able to read for you. Please take the love of your father. He's a very honourable man, and he's a man who is not afraid to openly show and speak about his love for his children, and he holds you in very high regard. And he's also sort of like tipping his hat like that to your husband, and he'll be working from spirit side to do everything they can to help you out. So with that, I'm going to say bless you and thank you.
Just got to clean them, that's it.
It's
a difficult one, that one was.
Oh, hang on. There's something else he's sending to me. Just one sec. He says, Mother's Day is coming up, and he wants to leave behind, in addition to the hamper, he wants to leave behind. Right, okay. He's shown me a bunch, a bunch of roses, but they're in a bouquet. There's red ones, yellow ones, some white ones, and they're held together with a nice pink, a nice pink ribbon made into like a bow, and he wants just to pass them over to you. Let's just say this is for Mother's Day, but he says Mother's Day to him, where he is in spirit, is also Daughter's Day, so he wants to leave that with you, with his love. So thank you very much, Jocelyn. It was an honour to read for you. He's such a lovely bloke, and been a pleasure to meet him. So I'm now handing you over to Paul, because he's got some amazing artwork he wants to share with you.
Really difficult with the black.
So I'll disappear and I'll see you in a few minutes. And here's Paul.
All right, thank you, Luke. Right, Nancy, are you still here, Nancy? Just waiting for Nancy to come on, and right, they're very difficult colours to work with, but I've done my best what I can do. But like, here is one of them, and what this is telling me, like, if you look here, there is a man that's actually watching over you. There's been a lot of problems, dark problems that has been going around in your head, but like the black doesn't really think like death or anything like that. What it means is new beginning, new grounding. You need to ground yourself a lot more than what you have been doing. But also, there's something that I actually quite like. If you look, there is it's like a window, and there's someone actually looking out of the window, and this makes me feel that there is someone actually looking out the window, looking over you, if you can understand that. You have got another card here, which is a lot more uh, brighter, and with the white and the orange is actually starting to come on a bit more there. What they're saying is you have got the things here, and if you look, there's someone like hiding, so to speak, behind the wall, but always checking up to make sure you're fine, that you're okay. And this is what spirit are doing. They're actually looking down at you and protecting and looking at looking out for you. But you do need to ground it a bit more. There is a fire in your heart that there's something you want to do, and it will come into fruition. Here there is a gentleman here all in white, and this is one of your spirit guides that is actually here with you, and the orange is actually the fire. There's an old saying, I don't know whether you have it in America as well: red sky at night, shepherd's delight; red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. Well, this is actually red sky at night, and it is a delightful thing that actually happens. And um, if you can look here, the shining is actually starting to come out. As you see, it's a dark night, but that is starting to, the white and the orange starting to brighten up. And this is what they're saying for you. You need a bit more fun. You need a bit more to do things, if you can understand this. There is a lot of spirit around you and a lot of protection, but they're saying you, at some places, you actually need to build walls around, like mirrors, for your own protection. They're telling me, in other words, like the mirrors go outwards, so if anyone tries to put things onto you, it bounces back at them, if you can understand that. But there is a lot of love actually from spirit, and but you do need to ground yourself. You need a lot of love, and that they are telling me there has been a loss uh, not too long ago, but and you're really hoping they come through. But at the moment, I'm actually being told they're not quite ready to make to come through yet, and I do, hope that sometime they will come through. But at the moment, the time's not right at this moment, so I do apologise for that. But can you understand all this, Nancy? Oh, bless you. Was that December this year? Yeah, because I am feeling that they were actually, it wasn't that long ago. Facebook user, we can't see your name, so if you could put your name on there, if you can't go through the StreamYard, then we may be able to get a connection then. Thank you. Yeah, if you can do that, that'd be grand. Yeah, oh, bless you. But she is being helped, she is being with loved ones, and they are around her, giving her the healing that she needs. And because I believe, and hopefully quite a few others do, that when you go there, you have to get healing as well, because she is quite sad, because she's left and all that. And they're saying she didn't want to go when she did, but she was tired. So, so I'm just reading. Yes, yeah, I can understand that. That is what I've had. Like, there is another one I actually done. There was 3 cards I actually done because of it. I wasn't happy with what that was going on, if you can understand that. they are actually telling me that the light is starting to shine through, and there are gaps in each one. And if you look, like here, there's gaps starting to appear to let the light through for you. And here, if you look here, there is a whole load of people actually there, and it's like they're in prayer. And to me, this is them actually doing the healing. Okay, but with that, I'll say bless you. Thank you for allowing me to do these. It was difficult to do because like I wasn't happy with it, but it is there is a lot of love, and I will put you in our healing book, you know, and ask people on here to send you healing as well. A lot of love from the spirit world and from us. If you do want these cards, if you're in UK, it's £3 each. The difference is when you're in America or Australia or anywhere else, it is a bit more for the postage. Thank you. But people who are not on StreamYard, you need to either put your name, or Veronica does kindly put the StreamYard address on, because we can't actually see your name, so we can't really connect into you, if you can understand that. Yes, and there is also one other thing, Nancy, because they're telling me you're so desperate to hear from your mum. Take care. Don't go every single week. Don't just find someone to pay to have all these readings. It doesn't work like that. There's a lot of bad people about who will actually just take your money and laugh and run. But just be easy. Take your time, and things will happen. And yeah, you will get messages from your mum sometime, like when you're on here. It's just a thing that I like to say, because there are people who try to bleed people, and that's not nice. So with that, I'll say bless you. Thank you for allowing me to do that for you. Sorry it's long-winded, but right. Let's see who I can actually do cards for, who I'm drawn to do cards for. Yeah, what's the point lying? Because it only gets you into trouble. I like to speak from the love and light and tell the truth. So I'll say bless you and thank you. Right, Lauren Guichard. Can I have 3 colours, please, Lauren? If you're having trouble, just put your name at the end of messages or at the beginning of the messages so we know who you are. Facebook user, pink, yellow, orange. Okay. Right, and I'm going to pass you back to Luke for some more lovely messages. I tend to keep looking at the thing going across.
Okay. Oh, what's happened here? Got some things right in front of all the messages. I can't see them.
Hold on. Oh, what's happened here?
Hiya, it looks as though they've managed to lose their connection. So just hang on a second. And as you can see, I'm not prepared to be online tonight at all. So just keep saying hi and telling us where you're from and everything. And Paul and Luke, oh, they're coming back on now. Here you are. I'll add them to the stage. Hello. I don't know what happened there. You're back again. Bye.
Right, on that, yeah.
Hi, folks. We're back again. Sorry, some sort of technical thing went haywire, but we're back again. Right. It's all part of the fun of modern technology. So anyway, let's see where we're going. So I'm going to put Miss Scarlet to the side. And I'm going to bring on Little Boy Blue. So here we are, Little Boy Blue. So I'm going to say, Spirit, where have I to go to next? Right. Okay, yeah, Spirit, I heard that. Isabel Milner, I've been told I've got to come to you. So, Isabel, if you could come in. So I can just link in with you. I can see Isabel, thank you. Okay, now as I'm linking into your energy and Spirit is opening up the projection, projection onto the crystal ball, that is. I am seeing. Okay. Right. What they are showing me here, Isabel, is an image of you, and I'm pretty sure this is some sort of work cafeteria or canteen. But what they're showing me is yourself and some other ladies sat around enjoying a coffee and a sticky bun. And you're all chit-chatting back and forth to each other. And what I am seeing, when I look at you in particular, what I'm seeing, I'm getting an image of you from about just above your chest, right, and up to just about here. And there's a lovely big column of spiritual light going all the way up to the spirit world. And out of your mouth, I'm seeing, as you speak, I'm seeing little bubbles as they're coming out. And the bubbles are blue, right? And I'm seeing lots of firefly type stars, and they're coming all the way up to your ears and going in your ears. Now, when I see something like that, Spirit are telling me, first of all, this is actually a projection of things that go on round about you. All right, it's not necessary. You're not actually sat there with bubbles coming out your mouth and fireflies flying into your ears. These are just references for me that I can then identify what's going around about you. So what it's telling me is that Spirit has bestowed upon you, okay, a gift. Now this is, the gift works in two ways, okay? First of all, you are someone who's quite happy to sit there over a coffee, maybe a glass of wine later on in the evening or something like that. Or as Mother's Day's coming up, maybe more than one glass of wine. But you're happy to sit there and just participate in conversation. You know, you sat there having that in a coffee shop or a canteen at work. And, you know, people just seem to sit there or close by to you and start up a conversation. And you're the type of person who will sit there and you'll nod your head and you sort of go, yes, oh, really? Oh, no, oh, that's terrible. You know, you're saying the right thing at the right time. And more often than not, these people will actually tell you their entire life story and in reply, you come out with words you think that, you answer them, or you let words come out of your mouth, and they seem to perk up quite substantially. Now, apart from just family, this is more appertaining, really, to acquaintances or people that, when they engage you in conversation and tell you their life story, you say a few words back to them. And funnily enough, the words that come out of your mouth back to them are not words that actually come out of your inner self. These are words that just come out of nowhere. And you're like, think back later after, you think, wow, did I actually say that? So what Spirit are telling you is they've given you this little gift. Now, this gift is a form of a healing, right? When these people offload and they tell you practically their world, about their world and the wife, their entire family history and all the woes and wails and ifs and buts and ahs and that go with it. People always have their ups and their downs and stuff that's on their mind, and they just feel compelled to tell you. And when you answer them back, they leave that place with a bit of a spring in their step. So it's very much something that Spirit have bestowed upon you. Now, this gift of healing works in several ways. It works by you listening, and it works by you speaking. So they're not your words, they're Spirit words. And what is happening is you are actually practicing the art of healing. Now, healing, most people think healing is like the laying on of hands and the chin wagging of some sort of mystical prayer, and either in Latin or in Japanese or whatever, and the healing is laid on. Or you sit there in circle and you send it out as a prayer, as part of a circle. But actually what they've done is they've given you that ability to yourself. It's very unique and it's very special. It's because you're right there on the front line and doing spiritual work right on the front line to, for want of a better word, random strangers. Now that builds up great relations. And as that person strikes up a relationship with you, they're more open then to return at a later date, again as a random customer and such thing as that. And next time they see you, straight away their face lights up. And it's all because Spirit have given you a gift and allowed you to use it on the front line. Now, as I look into the crystal here, what else I'm seeing is this is just the beginning. Because as I look in here, I'm seeing you on a long walk, and this path is very windy and goes up and down and such things like that. So this is your spiritual walk. This is your walk with Spirit. And there are little rest points, if you like, signified by a bench. And they're taking you from one bench to another. As you go up and down and round all this windy road, that's representative of just life as it is, on the physical plane as well as the spiritual plane. And each time you get to a certain point, they open up another avenue for you. It's like, Spirit shuts the door and God opens a window type thing, some along those lines. And what they're saying is that as your walk with Spirit develops,
You're getting the names on here.
Yeah.
The ones that Facebook use.
So as your walk with Spirit develops, they give you other avenues of work, other gifts, other attributes, other strengths, and they will teach you how to use that. and that will be another string to your spiritual bow. And each time you reach these check-in points, for want of a better word, they like to reward you and recognize the sort of stuff that you've been doing. And Spirit wants to offer you a gift tonight in recognition for what you're doing along the lines of your customers, letting them offload and giving them words that just seem to appear out of nowhere. And then when you see them again, they've got such a big smile on their face. And that's because you have actually bestowed on them the gift of healing. But the healings come in the form of words, in the form of a listening ear, in the form of someone who actually, in a nice way, gives them the time of day and makes them feel almost like part of the family. So what you've done is you've made them feel part of the spiritual family, and that's what's unique about it. Now, the gift that they want to give you in this particular occasion, I'm just getting it projected into my mind. And as I look at this, what they want to give you is a tiara. Now, this tiara is made of gold, and it's got precious stones all around it. And they want to put this on your head in recognition of your spiritual work and the success and your loyalty, and also the fact that you are showing such a gift of compassion to these people, right? An empathic compassion that they want to give it. The gold represents the power and enlightenment of spirit, which normally you see going from the head chakra, which is why it's a tiara. And the diamonds in that particular tiara, right, reflect the light of you living in the light of spirit. So that's in recognition of what you've done. There is such a tremendous love in spirit for you and the things that you've been doing that really deserve to be rewarded in the way they're done. So as a fellow spiritualist, I'd like to thank you for what you're doing, because it is very unique. It's totally empathically drawn, because you recognize their feelings, you recognize how to give them light, how to give them love, and how to put smiles on their faces, and how to put the healing in the right time at the right place for the right individual. And that is amazing. That's an amazing act. So I'd like to thank you for that, and say thank you for the opportunity of reading you. Isabel, it's been an absolute pleasure, and please continue with it. You're making a big difference. And with that, I say bless you and thank you. And wow, Paul's got an amazing piece of art he'd like to share with us all. So I'm going to say hand over to Paul and say thank you very much. I shall be back in a few minutes.
All right. Lauren Guichard. So that's so I can see if they just wait for Lauren to come up. Right. I actually love the colours that you've chose. Orange, yellow and pink. All right, here is the first one. And if you look up here, there's an angel actually coming down from the light, coming down onto you to wrap you around for comfort. And also here, there's like a fly flying around to the light where it's actually seen, because like flies and that attract light, and the light that is actually coming through for you is actually amazing, and everyone seems to be attracting the light. And even when you turn it round, you're still seeing the lights actually bursting through for you. And like here is a lady is actually standing there from the spirit world, I'd actually say this is a spirit lady that's actually coming through for you to actually be around you. And I actually feel this is a guide of some sort to actually be here to give you the comfort, because they're telling me you do actually need comfort at the moment, because there's things been getting you really down. But the love is actually coming from the pink, and as they're saying, and the next card will be, look how bright that one is, and that is telling me the love is getting stronger for you and down. But look, and there is a number here which it looks like 1118, like 1118. If that is sufficient in any way, please let me know, because of I've never, all the time I've been doing these pictures, I've never really seen numbers like that. And like here, it's the number 6. You know, things are actually going on to actually be around you and sending a lot of love. And you are, with this yellow, the sun is actually shining through. And here it does look like a fire. And they're actually telling us to actually put your troubles in the fire and let them burn it away, because this is what you actually, you know, they're actually sending love down for you. Does this resonate with you, Lauren? Sorry, because you know you've had a lot of bad things going on, but it is actually brightening up, and things are, as the old song goes, 6 is your favorite number. Well, you look there, number 6, and there is so much going on with you, and they're telling us, throw your troubles in the fire and let them float away. It's easier said than done, I know. Yeah, the future, no one knows what's around the corner, unfortunately. There is a lot of worries around the corner, and I wouldn't like to know, you know, but you are beginning to shine. And there is a lot of, you know, there is something like here that's actually blocking. And this is telling me this is your protection. This is being brought up for you, to protect you from everything. And yeah, from spiritually, mentally, earthly, and physically, this is protecting you. And the pink is all love that's coming down to you. And that I've never, all like I was saying, I've never had numbers before when I've been doing this. I've never had so much pink when there's 2 other colours like this. So you are full of love and amazing. And that is all I can say. But there is people from spirit that actually want to come down and be with you, and yet they're just happy to see what is going on with you. And if you look here, I'll bring it closer. It looks like someone's in shock. Like, if you can see, and there's something that's happening that is going to shock, but it seems like it's a good shock, not a bad shock, a good shock when they're looking down. And this is actually what they're saying for you. And with that, I'm going to say bless you and thank you for allowing me to do this for you. And if you want these cards, just message us after. It is £3 per card for the equipment, towards the equipment. And I'll say bless you and thank you. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Bless you. All right, so unfortunately that is it now. But if you can, do you want to mention that again?
Yeah, we've reached the end of our hour. So a few things I need to say. First of all, For those of you who weren't here at the very start, FindMeAMedium site is intending doing something for Comic Relief, which is the 15th. And what they're doing is they're having a Red Nose Day, private readings. And what they're doing is private readings at the cost of £15 for 20 minutes. And all of that money raised is going to go to the Red Nose charity. So in order to book a reading, what you need to do is contact Veronica Jenkins on the FindMeAMedium, right, on this site, and she will provide you a Just Giving link so that you can make your donation of £15, and she will arrange then for a medium to give you a 15-minute read. 20-minute read. Do not try to do it outside of the FindMeAMedium site, because you run the risk then of being scammed by some ruthless scoundrel, and there are plenty of them, believe you me. So if you want to take part on the Red Nose Day readings, contact Veronica Jenkins on this site, and she will send you the link to the Just Giving page that has been set up especially for it, and make your £15 donation there, and a reading will be organized for you by one of the mediums at the cost of £15 for the 20 minutes. I hope to see you there.
Yes.
And thank you to all of you for coming on this evening. It's been an absolute blast. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I've met some lovely loved ones in spirit from your families, and I'd like to say thank you for allowing me that great pleasure. And it just leaves me to say,
well, hopefully we're back next Friday, I think, if Veronica can actually...
Unless Veronica has decided to sack us.
Tomorrow they have Lisa on at 4 p.m. and Stace, oh lovely Stace, is on at 6 o'clock, and Fulvia at 9.
Well, some lovely mediums there for you to connect in with.
Some amazing mediums.
So, Archie's saying, no, we're back at 9 p.m. next Friday.
Yes, so we will see you next Friday.
Yeah.
Tell all your friends and family, and we'd love to see you all your beautiful names up. Until then, God bless you all. Have a good week.
Look after yourselves and each other.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.